Hey, good evening and welcome back to the JackDrag0n cave. We are live on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Trovo, and Rumble. So pick your poison on where you want to catch us. And we're doing this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Central Time, US. And we're just playing DDO. We're going to catch up on whatever news there is. And let's see if we can get this chat thing to start working. Where did you go? I see it there, but I don't see it there. And if I don't see it there, then it doesn't work. So let's looky here. We're in this one. How about we try this one more time? Refreshing. Okay. Hello world. There we go. Now we're seeing something in there. What a deal. It just needed a little push, that's all. So, hopefully everybody can hear me. I think I'm going out, but could use a little reinforcement on that. I see sound in some of these, but I'm using a very compressed form of my OBS tonight. And I do see it. Okay, let's hang it up a little bit just in case I'm too soft. And you can, of course, turn down your volume. It's sometimes harder to get more volume when there is none. And, well, let's start the game up. There is some news today. We have some sales stuff that's going on. Let's before we jump into game, let's run over there. And hey, how about that? We've got. Oh yeah, we're going to transition over there because you can't see it yet. And basically, what we're looking at, the new sales for starting April 10th. That is today. We've got plus 20 hearts of wood on sale, and every time you buy one of those you get a plus 5 heart of wood, because sometimes it's hard to make those changes to your character with a first pass even with a plus 20 heart of wood. So you need that plus 5 to make sure you get all the changes you need taken care of. Excuse me a second while I type this out. It's twoo, it's twoo. Oh. Okay. That's from two different scenes in Blazing Saddles, but okay. Then, of course, we've got on sale 25% off raid bypass timers. First day with a new tongue. Sorry. We'll get it straight. We'll fix it in post. Yeah, that's what you say, right? And select fate and destiny tomes. The wish for memories. I think that's a cool thing. The wish for memories. You go through a life as one class or race, and you can... at the time of reincarnating, pick another life. So, in case you don't like playing, for instance, the monk, especially the way it used to be, which I thought was much harder than it is now. They've, since the monk passed, revamp. You could play your caster or your range tune, and then at the end of that life, do a wish for memories as a monk. I think that works. Maybe it's just racials. I don't know. But it's something like that. Something to that effect. And then the free weekly coupon is for a lasting potion of aid ×5. Code MEDIC, MEDIC. And maybe some other time we'll display. I think I've already shown how to do that in case you need help doing that in the store. Maybe later we'll come back to that and demonstrate how that's done. In the meantime, let's go back to the game. Okay. You'll notice I actually have the chat on the screen now. And I think I've even fixed the problem I had last week with the credits. Or Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday? No, Tuesday. Tuesday. What day is it? Where am I? What is this place? Oh yeah, it's my cave. And I'm JackDrag0n. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So let's begin with, we're going back into Cormyr, and I'm still doing the lantern hunt. I think this weekend is going to be about it, because it goes through the 15th, which, see, let's see, today is the 10th, 11th is Friday, 12th is Saturday, 13th is Sunday, 14th is Monday, 15th is Tuesday. I think it's through the 15th. It might be to the 15th. I don't know, but there's a good chance it's going to be turned off for our weekly Wednesday, or after the weekly startup, reboot, whatever goes on, and patch. If there's a patch, we don't know. They haven't said anything yet that I'm aware of, and that'll be it for a while at least. It'll probably come back some form or fashion, but maybe not with these prizes, or these awards. So you got to get while the getting's good, and that's my incentive. I want that tiger. I don't want that. Why did I do that? I don't want. Oh yeah. Okay. Something was blocked. Okay. I don't really want that to show up there. So off we go into the DDO yonder, and so we got to get some. Oh goodness. I don't want to do that. Yeah, send and post, that's fine. Alright, well, whatever. I've got screens telling me things that I don't want to do, and I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Can't make me. Nanner, nanner, nanner. It's fully stream of consciousness here, folks. There's very little between the brain and the mic, so what little brain there is. Let's see here. We got anything we need to craft out? No. And we got ammo. We got space. I believe last time we were in the catacombs. And I think I've determined that I still can't do Epic Elite on... I was actually going into Reaper. That's right. Stupid. But yeah, okay. We were doing some Reaper R1 just to make sure we got as much of the XP as we possibly could. And so that's where we're going to go. We're going to go back to the catacombs and try and finish out with Reaper. I need to get a healing higher. That's going to be imperative to keeping me alive or give me a chance at being successful. I don't know how other people do it, but I did do some I was able to pug with some raiders last few days, and lo and behold, I got Reaper points. Look at this. I got 3 of them just by running like 2 or 3 quests. So hey, I'm now fully qualified. No, not even close to do Reaper. But, you know, Epics and especially Legendaries is the time to do it, because the Reaper XP is so much better there, and your tune is geared for harder stuff. So you got all the buffs and benefits and feats that you can possibly get. It's just the time to do it. So here we are, back on Cormyr, exiting in the marketplace, headed for the catacombs. Not the cat of combs. We are not grooming cats. I think the only thing worse than grooming a cat would be washing the cat. This actually doesn't have much to do with cats at all, other than I'm trying to get a big cat to ride around. That's how we're tying this all together. And it's the wrong one. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be on. It's not that one. Is it this one? No. I'm on the wrong level. You ever been lost? I have. Okay. Let's try these. Sanctuary. Okay. Return to the sanctuary. I thought I'd already done this one, though. Find a witness. Nope, I guess not. Alright, let's try Reaper 1 skull. Because I am the JackDrag0n numbskull. Why not? It rhymes. It works. Okay. I want to see... Oh, I didn't put it on there. That's right. Okay. I was wondering why I wasn't seeing chat, but I don't think I have it added to the screen yet. I know I will at some point. Just to have it displayable for the multiple venues that we're streaming to, but at the moment, I don't know if I could kind of put up with that. You know what? Hey, let's take a moment and just do that. Why not? Let's just add. Oh yeah, we're gonna clone. We're gonna source clone Axel chat. Oh, hey, it's already there. How's it already there? I don't need that. Yes. So cut to that one. Oh, is it already there? It is there. I did it and I didn't even remember. How about that? You ever been confused? I have. Happened to me. All right. We got one of our hires out. And there's my other fighting buddy. And here we go. Now we're a team. Who's on your team? You know who's on your team? Do you trust them? It's really important that you know your team, trust your team. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to buff me. I probably should give them some buffs. Especially now, you know, because we're in Reaper. We're going to get some lost souls. That'll help me with the spell points. Them being buffed will help me with the enemies, especially if we get a lantern of the mist, or mist walker. Ugh. I have been told over and over again, if you come across one of those well, head of the beast ones, just run away. And that might be a good idea. I don't know if I can, but hey, we'll try. I will fight with everything I have and then run in the other direction.
The moans of the undead
we're gonna do electric
throughout
damage.
the sanctuary. Their numbers must be growing.
Make sure I've got the right weapon up. Yep. Okay. I'm kind of thinking I tried this once and got wiped, but I'm not sure. I really need to get that Gibber's Blade so I can self-res.
Something strange ahead.
Something strange
The
in the
bloodstains on the
neighborhood.
floor seem to go through the wall.
Alright, we're going to clear out this floor before we actually go after. Okay, you guys going into those rooms, probably not the best idea. I don't know where you got the idea that that was acceptable. Let's all regroup here. Fight, fight, fight. Sometimes it's not a good idea to get ahead of the party. Don't split the party. I love the birds, my falcons. They are so helpful. It took me a long time to actually get, I guess, comfortable with trying the falconry. Or oh, good. What'd I get? I did not think it was going to be useful at all, and I think once you buff it up and make sure you got some decent gear, it's a viable play style. I mean, but this is a blend of inquisitive and falconry. And for the most part, I think you could pull this off with most any class build. So if you wanted to level as, I don't know, cleric even, potentially you could use this to stay a ranged character, get the past life. Ooh, Reaper. Yeah, I think that's what got me last time, was a Fear Reaper. With the Plague Reaper behind it. Okay. Now that everybody's healed back up. You know, that's the thing about Reapers. Reapers make it so difficult. Alright. Okay, you guys can't go in there yet. We've got other stuff to do first. We've got rooms to clear. I got a key. I don't have a key, but I got a way in. How about that? And there we go. Thank goodness there's no Reaper joining him. One thing I love pulling off, if you can do it, is tripping spiders. I just think that's... Which also would be a good name for a band. Tripping Spiders. Another creature in game that's hard to trip is an ooze, but I don't think tripping ooze is nearly as good a band name. Oh, there's nothing. Why are you guys hauled up in the corner here? Oh, because there's something up there, isn't there? There's no witness to be had here. Let's go. Alright. See, we could go get something out of that secret room, but I'm going to hold off. We're going to walk on this side, clear this side, see if we can attract our Mist Stalker. Before we get some kind of champion, big baddie.
The stench of the walking dead hangs thick in the air here.
Well, yeah, because that's what stenches tend to do. If it was something less than a stench, maybe it wouldn't hang so thickly. Who knows? I don't know. Yay, remnants. I thought there was something in the news about them. Was there? Let's see. Yeah, as a matter of fact. DDO bonus days. Let's go back to this real quick. DDO bonus days through April 13th. Get twice the chance for getting remnants while when defeating champions. So that's... I don't think I just defeated any champions, but... Okay, but we got remnants, and that kind of brought that to mind, so let's go back to the game. Yeah, just cut back. Alright. And we're walking, and... Oh, hey! And we're ranging. And we're breaking. Knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, don't answer it. It's a JackDrag0n. He's like a jackwagon of DDO or something. And streaming, don't forget. He's not that great at streaming yet. Alright, we'll leave that one there. Probably need to, I don't know. I got some time on the buffs. I guess we could just go down the hall. It's an Archeron Shadow. Look at that, mysterious remnants. I heard something about that. It's 15. It's twice the chance to get. It's not twice the remnants that you would get, but I think a lot of people get confused on that, thinking they should get more remnants. But that's not how it works. What's in here? It's a lever we pulled last time we were here. Alright, so we'll work our way back, working through doors. And here's our lantern. Our Mist Stalker has arrived. And it's a group of them. Yay! Gotta love them in groups. And there's like more coming all the time. What's up with that? Using my last lantern charge. We really need to get this person down. And we got him. Yay. I have no idea what my lantern was at before, but we're at 731. Is there any... Nope. No whispers. Some lost souls, though. Yeah, okay, you guys need to come back here and we'll all heal together. How about that? Where's the other one? I see, okay. Now I see all of you. Y'all are hiding the kitty cat. And there's some kind of baddie here. Alright, so now that we've got our lantern, our Mistwalker, taken care of, I feel a lot, well, I don't know a lot, I feel more at ease about facing that one champion. I know, it's probably not the way you would do it, but hey. Okay. It's like, I got to get through this. All this risk management in a game. Spiderlings, and a zombie. The only thing I wish about the falconry stuff is the one heal dive. I wish it would heal your party. I wish it was not a mass heal, but a mass cure medium wounds at least. maybe even serious, but it's not. It just heals the shooter. Alright, gets everybody topped off. Garrett's about halfway through his, no, not half, yeah, close to halfway through his hit point, or his mana, so this is probably as good as it gets. And
You have found a secret room. This must be where the warden kept his keys. His body lies on the floor, twisted in death.
alright, I shot that thing at him. See, he's got shock troops too. The way that I got these, he's spitting out spiderlings like nobody's business. Alright, I had an open shot on him. Good, we got him. Now, while we got him down, we need to hit him hard. Hit him again. Hit him again. I don't care about the spiderlings. I just want that guy. This is getting ridiculous. Those little baby spiders are freaking champs. Well. No idea what's going on with these, but yeah, damage over time. Yeah, I got that. I don't know why I can't get damage over now for them. Thought these were just coming out of him. But okay. Think we're done? I think we're done. Whew. All that for a key. Alright, we're going to search, find whatever little trap of things got going on in here. Search again. Alright, so this is where it gets tougher with We're on Reaper. Okay, you guys stay put. I'm going to get my disable gear out.
Well, that didn't work. At least I get to see you try again.
And we got it. Yay. Go team. All that for a key. Crazy. Alright, everybody out. And we're walking. And we're looking around. See, we don't need anything else out of here. We need to go down the other set of other part of the hallway anyway. But I'm just kind of curious why these spiders didn't jump down on us. Like, there's two of them right there. Like an ornament. Or a pair of ornaments. Go fight, win. Thank you, day by day. And yay. Alright, so here's the gate that we got. We fought so hard for that one key.
A flicker of blue light
And we
draws
got
your
two.
eyes down into the courtyard below. Something is looking back.
What? Okay, let's get some buffs going here, because I probably need to get Garrett a rest somewhere in here. We'll do it when we get to the end of this one. because there will be an opportunity for that. And we're buffing Big Bear. We're buffing Kitty. And now we do Little Bear. Okay.
Minon's ward lies this way. The reek of the undead is almost palpable.
Almost. It's almost palpable. We could come back when it's like is palpable, but that might not be everything you might think it would be. And we're moving. No remnants. Well, we'll check for remnants as we got to come back down this hall anyway. So yeah, let's get what's in the hall first. Shadow. Top everybody off. Ooh, we got an objective completed.
Too bad. I miss them.
Hey, you killed Little Bear. Why would you do that? Well, probably because he's trying to, bite your face and claw your head off. So I get it. Alright, so Baby Bear is back up, and we're going to give him the buffs again, because you lose those when you die.
A faint voice echoes down the hall, chanting a prayer.
Doesn't sound like much of a prayer. Maybe so. Okay. Handwritten note, yay. We've read the note. We're gonna make what's his name rest.
War and darkness and despair. Oh, silver flame, we shall not stray. Spirit of flame, hear my prayer. No foe can dim your path glow.
Can't really hear what he's saying.
Beyond your light, with sword in hand.
There we go. I can hear him. Oh wait, I can hear him. I don't want to hear him. Garrett. Let's put some buffs on Garrett. And Lucky Cape and Bark Skin. That's really all I got for you.
To war and darkness and despair. Oh, silver flame, we shall not stray. Spirit of flame, hear my prayer. No foe can dim your partial glow. No child can live beyond your light. With sword in hand, your soldiers stand. Oh, silver flame, burn ever bright.
Your poor friend. I hope they get better.
I don't know if you get better from that. Let's see. What's the recovery time from death? Let's see. I mean, he did, but not on his own. This isn't something you just can rub some garlic on or whatever and. But you should have some garlic. Oh, crazed werewolf. You crazy werewolf. No, really, you're a crazy werewolf. And he hits for, you know, sometimes a couple hundred. So I try not to be around him when he does that. And I think we got him. Nope. Huh. That was the wrong thing. I stopped moving before I was sure. Okay. Now I'm sure. We're going to heal up everybody. Okay. Was there stuff in the room? There was. Epic Dagger of Inquisition. I think at this point all that stuff is sentient food. And oh, we didn't look in here. This is new. Nothing. Except something. Me and my shadow. Wasn't really my shadow, but okay. Oh, a potion of heroism. Not to be confused with the potion of heroinism. Okay, let's see. Which we don't have in this game. You know, yeah. That would be bad. That would be really bad. And another door. Another chance for loot. And more experience pits. Doo-doo-doo. Wow. 5 streams still going. Again, if you just joined, I am JackDrag0n. You're in the JackDrag0n cave. We're streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, Kick, and Rumble. Some might ask why. And I would just say, 'cause.
The exit gate slams closed as you approach. Yet, from the south, you hear another portcullis clatter open.
Really trying to be a good brand ambassador for DDO, and
The south wing.
I think this game needs to be.
This way you hear the rattle of iron.
Need to get more
lone
press,
tap
more exposure
ground.
than it gets, and so I'm hoping that maybe by being on all these venues and adding maybe even adding more in the future, bring more players to the game. Especially, you know, we're looking at the 20th anniversary of DDO next year, and they're expanding with 64-bit servers, improving the game environment by adding 64-bit servers. So why not get as many people as we can to come join the fun of Dungeons & Dragons Online. It's a great community we already have. I, for one, started out on Cannith many moons ago. I was real skittish about joining any groups, so I ran solo, and it took me a long time to get even close to level 10. But then I started running raids with some people in the Spellbinders guild. Got invited to join the guild. And my paladin, which was not built, she was a scarecrow paladin. And got some advice, started looking at builds, and they helped me run to 20, which I thought was a major accomplishment considering I had gone for a few years without getting hardly any traction. Hey. Got my first epic past life. I kind of made the mistake of trying to do more epic past lives. I ended up going to 3. Ooh, I would never do that grind again. Now I will do at most 2 epic past lives before doing a TR.
This lever may open the way out.
It might. It might not. How do you know? Oh, well, you're the dungeon master, so maybe you got some inside information. Okay, I don't really need to do that. I've got some time left on buffs, so let's go ahead. Throw that lever.
The exit gate grinds open in the distance, but several doors closer nearby open as well. You hear clattering and growling from
And I got, what kind of Reaper are you? Famine. Nice. Not really nice, but we're really going to try and kill you, just so you know. Full disclosure. We don't like you. Alright. Is there anything in these rooms? Other than the breakable. We sit on experience. We've got ransack. Got conquest. I don't know if there are any other traps to get. I'm slowly acquiring Reaper XP. Ooh, it's going to take me almost 6,000 more of that for the next point. Well, like I said, legendaries, especially you can get in a group that's...
You hear a voice call out in the distance, echoing through the now empty halls.
Yeah, now it's empty.
It's
Now the halls are
Bishop
empty.
Greylight. I pray someone here still lives, and I await you at the entrance. The way
32k.
is open now.
Hey, Thaddy. Some werewolf tried to take my head off. If I were in my own guild, that LV would be the first thing I grab. But I gotta look and see if there's any kind of slotted. This would be good for Cannith essences. Actually wouldn't be bad for a a swashbuckler build if I had one. Because it has death block and it's adamanting. And it's got physical sheltering. But it's not slotted. So we could add, I think, most of that anyway. If we were going to craft our own shield. Of course, hardly anybody does. Alright, well, we'll do the legendary victory. Support the guild. I'll meet you in the library. Alright. How are we doing on space? 3. Not great. So we are going to go make some room. And the quickest way to do that is to jump over to Saltmarsh. It may not be the quickest way, but it's the way I'm going. And then I can come over here to the guild ship. It's quick enough for me. Renew our buffs. And it's crunching time. Look at all the stuff that's unbound. Mithril. That could be useful, but it's not slotted. Some people would say, well, beggars can't be choosers. You might be right, but I have no immediate need for crafting armor. Okay, we're crunching and we're crunching. Man, how did I get around with all this stuff? See, that's slotted, but it's also cloth. So, nah. Okay, that one is, like I said, sentient food. 23, 5 times that, so it's 115 sentient experience points. We'll hold off. What else? Okay, this is going to be sell. Put that in the bank. Scroll. Alright. Do we have anything in quivers? Nope. Nothing hiding in quivers. Alright. So let's go sell. I do have a haggle item, so we're going to be see how this increases our stuff. So we're going to, what junk do we have? Add junk. Right now it's be 1139. We'll put on our haggle 16 item. So there's almost 300 more plat. And then we're going to boost with skills. 1513. That's a good sell. Since we're at max, so it's 1100. I have no idea. That's the thing with gems. You'd have to add them up individually to figure out what their sell price would be and then how much more you get with haggle. Okay. And we're going to put all this other stuff that we're not going to use in the bank. Like potions. And scrolls. Did I already have that one? No, I did not. That's the first break enchantment. Oh, got another drinkable. Oh, Wanda. Okay, here we go. So we're going to deposit. Because, you know, I don't want to be walking around with 14,000 platinum pieces. You'd think that would encumber you, right? You'd think you know, that's heavy, right? Got this pocket with 14,000 platinum pieces. But no. No weight whatsoever. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to main. You know, we're just going to go ahead and feed that to her. I don't think that's a... What gloves do I have on? Because the gloves I have on, are they level 15? No, they're level 20. Oh, that's right. They've got the spot. And yeah, I'm not switching those gloves out. The only thing better would be if they had either wisdom, and then I could ditch. No, that's wisdom 10, so I wouldn't be able to do that. Maybe even con. I think I got con on another item, though. Do I? I gotta have, yeah, con, some 16 somewhere. Oh, I did not want to go to the store. Okay. Was not ready for going to the store. Okay. We have a separate screen for going to the store. And it looks like, let's see, this one. So then we want to go to the store. We can go to the store. So what was on sale again? store is very slow today. Yeah, hearts of 20 hearts. Let's go by price. Oh yeah, tomes. Lots of tomes on sale. And of course the raid bypass timers, which if you're into raiding, you probably have a few of those. I'm barely into questing, much less raiding. Okay. I try and do it, but not so much here on Cormyr. Okay. We might look at joining a group at this point. Let's finish out Catacombs and then see what we got. So we are at 731. Yep. Marketplace. Yeah. Hey, I got a horse that makes me go faster. So we're gonna break him out. Oh, yeah. It helps if we don't run into, like, you know, buildings and walls and stuff. Oh, let's go check in with that bishop dude. We're going in on Reaper, which is kind of funny because there's nothing going to go on in here other than dialogue. So until the very end, so it makes no difference. Retrieve the book from da. Yeah. Wow, this actually has a finish. And I would recall. How about that? I don't want to recall. I'm just going to walk out. I'm done. I'm done talking to you. I mean, you're done spitting on me too, man. Cheech and Chong. There's so many routines from them I should not know. Dave's not here, man. I am back in gaming. No, I did not go back to gaming. Just cut back to there. There we go. Let's move some cameras around. Put them in the right spot. And we'll put the emphasis on the right syllable. And we're going in on Reaper. And here we go. And breaking out the hired hands. Oh no, not you. Okay. We're going to summon this one first. It's all about a pecking order here. Junior, you wait your turn. Okay. We'll do the death block from Garrett. And we'll get my buffs. Actually, I could probably wait.
This place is filled with dust and the musty scent of old books. Yet the terrified figure nearby shows that something is amiss in the library.
Miss who in the library? Oh wait, that's Clue. Not related. Alright, F2. Did we buff him? No. We do not want him to die as much as possible. And to help him not die, and to help him not die, and so on, and so on, and so on. Okay. Alright, Guillaume. When Guillaume plays the drums. That's not the song. I don't think he's going to be playing drums for long. Oh no. Got the dreaded connection thing. The only thing worse than that is a Mistwalker next to a Fear Reaper. Come on.
Suddenly, the shadows rise to meet you. Guillaume barely has
Too
time
bad.
to breathe.
I'll miss them.
Man, already? That's not cool, man. I probably should get some scrolls of res, or at least raise dead. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, I know where the shrine is. Now let's see if we can get there without too much ordeal.
The symbol of the secret flame is engraved on the arch overhead. You must be near one of the secret compartments.
Oh, got him. Did I actually go in on Reaper? I mean, they killed him like it was Reaper, so I don't... Heal. Alright, did I go in on Reaper? Yep, Reaper won. Okay. Made me wonder for a moment. Alright. If you're dead and need a rest shrine, how about getting to it? Step out here so you're not tempted to use that other shrine. I don't really want you to do that. I'll make you the target of these healing spells. Come on, Garrett. Wow, that did nothing. Okay, there we go. And buff Little Bear. Okay. Let's go back on the clearing mission. Everybody's job is to protect the healer.
Someone has carved a message into one of the shelves. The duality has returned. Shadow darkens the flame.
Your poor friend. I hope they get better.
You know, if you guys are going to run around and get killed, I'm not going to give you free reign. It's like, I have no idea how you're hitting me, but... Oh, there's a Plague Reaper down there. No wonder.
Too bad. I'll miss them.
Great. Yeah, I'm kind of missing them already myself. Dingoes. So let's see if a Plague Reaper can be got from an elevation. I don't see the Plague Reaper. Alright, let's see if I can heal myself first. I do not see Plague Reaper. Let's go collect stones. We can collect that one. Oh, Lost Soul is out of reach. Thanks. Now we got that one. So that's amazing that he just disappeared. Like a fart in the wind. Leaving all my companions dead. Oh great, now I've got a mist walk. Everybody up. Because guess who's down the hall? Our favorite people. Alright, I know I triggered that.
And so fell your brave adventuring companion far too soon.
Alright, 731 got us to 740. That was only 9 points for that. Oy. I wonder if I go take a... yeah, there we go. You know the drill. Of course, they were unbuffed that time too, so... probably made a difference. I hope. Because we're going to figure that out. Alright, so we've got our Mistwalker for this little episode.
The shelves seem slightly askew here.
I knew a guy whose name was Askew. Really, that was his last name.
Chittering sound from behind the shelves.
He pronounced it Askew. I think he claimed it was French. Askew. You cleared part of the infestation. Now go take a shower. Whew, that was a... oh yeah, there's a... hey, I think there's a secret door over here. I think we can find the trap button here too if we search. Yep, okay. So we know there's a trap in there. But before we do that, let's go back to clearing the halls. Clear the halls with yeah. Catacombs down, la 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 la. Alright, you guys were just over there. Why didn't you take care of this one too? Oh, I got a feeling y'all are downstairs doing something you shouldn't be doing. Okay, come here. Everybody here. Huddle up. Stay. He's attacking the vases. He hates vases. He's shooting the vases. Just like in Jerk. Alright. He hates cans. Oh, I did not mean to jump down. Goodness knows what's down there.
A name scrawled in blood on the book spines here. Belle Chalor.
Uh-oh. I hear spider. Oh, undead. Not even spiders.
A trail of blood drops leads to this section of shelves, and then stops.
And then it stops. I guess that means whoever, trailed it there stopped bleeding, right? I don't think that's what it means. I do not think it means what you think it means. You keep using that word. I love that movie. My plan is, as this channel develops, bring in some sound clips.
Someone cries out in the distance. Stay back! No! No!
Well, who would do such a thing? Who would cry out, no, no?
The body of an acolyte lies here. This must be Tully, one of Guillaume's former students.
Wow, these guys are like pushovers to take out. Which is strange. But there are many things strange about this place. Anybody want a peanut? No more rhyming, and I mean it. Andre the Giant, such a interesting individual. I'll probably crush your skull with one hand, but probably more likely to hug you to death inadvertently. Plague Reaper. Ooh, Plague Reaper. I'm sure that's never been sung before. Alright, we got him. Good job, guys. Nice teamwork. Good hustle. So there's 8 things left in the library that we gotta take out. There are 7 things left in the library that we have to take out. Six. Okay, I didn't restock this hallway. We've been here. I remember that tree. Alright, I think the rest are inside the hidden room. So let's go start on the hidden rooms.
A faint
Oh,
breeze
hang on.
ruffles the pages of the book.
Let's get everybody here and discuss our strategy. No, we're not going to discuss strategy. I just want to do a search for the trap thing. Yeah, I think I found it. Prep for battle. Yeah, we got a minute of buffs left. Okay, I have Ghost Touch. I should not be seeing the... Ooh, man. Those guys came out of nowhere.
You have slain the library's unwanted guests.
Well, they started it. Okay. I hear a shooter. There's a shooter in here. There's another rat coming. How do I hear? I hear a archer. It must be in the other part.
I know you're trying your best, but that really hurts.
You know? Yeah, I know. Alright, so now we got this, we got that. We'll do the wait. Oh, there you are. Control panel. Whoa, really? That's not cool. Insightful disable, got that. Got that. Alright, well, we'll hit the skill boost and try it again. There we go. Much better roll.
A faint voice whispers.
They brought the flame here. A spark kept alive as it traveled over the sea.
But the flame casts a shadow.
And the shadow knows. Oh wait, that's not. The shadow knows. Oh. Yeah, we really need to buff up before we get to the next secret room. Alright. It's buffing time. Do you know the buffing man? The buffing man? Wrong song. Fine. That's what I get from you, Garrett. Fine. Ooh, Famine Reaper. Alright, let's... No. Alright. See, because we'll draw him out. He will come this way. No, I don't want to be on the ladder when he gets over here. I don't even know what all these Reapers do. I know the fear one. You gonna stay like that? Okay, better. Two left. I hear spiders. Ugh. Is that everybody? I have to call roll here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. You guys really want in there for some reason. I don't know. I really like that one that's just like the insta-kill. Alright, what are we fighting? Just this guy? Really? This is the one giving you the trouble. We'll give him some trouble. Okay. There's a Spaniard giving us trouble. I've known too many Spaniards. Okay. What are we doing here? Oh, yeah. We gotta get this lock thing. Let's see. This is, I think I'm already... I'm still geared for this from the last time. Great. Should not be. Should have had my combat stuff back on. So let's get that before we actually go do anything. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Excuse me. We're going to walk around here, and we're walking, and we're walking. Alright, everybody huddle up.
Atop the pedestal lies a scrap of parchment covered with wild, scribbled writing. This must be part of the Book of Duality.
Just a part? Alright, well, you guys hang here a second. I'm going to go in and investigate. Yeah, because there could be, not sensing any trap.
A faint voice whispers.
A new land. A new contest. The shadow longs to escape the light. It whispers. And
I'm never gonna
someone
love again.
hears.
Guilty. No, that's not what it's whispering. Alright. Gotcha, spider. He's corrupted. He take a bribe or what? Oh. It's like I thought I clicked on it. I got them all. Yay.
The shadows move to block your way. Behind them lies a heavy metal gate.
Heavy metal. It's your one-way ticket to midnight. Oh, no, that's not. Not where they were going. You are not facing the control panel. I don't know what I'm facing, but I think it's a lot of owlbear ass is what I'm doing. Okay. And this is where I wish I had Delaras or a potion running.
Whispers.
51k.
Hearken to the shadow inside the flame.
I'm gonna check and see if I have.
Follow its voice and find truth.
Another bookcase grinds.
I got enough voices to follow right now.
Greylight's voice calls out.
See, there's another one.
Hello, Graham. Is that you?
Yeah. Wow, 750.49 points for that. Well, okay. Let's go back to our inventory. We've got 14 spaces out of 19, so we got some room to work. How heavy are we? Not heavy at all. I'm not heavy. No, shut up. Okay. Excuse me. Get the fighting gear back on. Actually, you stay there. No, it's you that stays there, right? Yeah. You go there. What do we have? Johnny, tell them what we won. Nothing worth keeping. I could have put that in storage, I guess. Except I think I was actually going to feed it right away. Okay, so we're gonna ditch you. Come on, ditch. Get a few more bolts in. So we're down to 13. I might actually use that potion of heroism. Okay. Not sure if I have to talk to him again, but we'll do it. Well, let me bring my horse in here. Chances are growing slimmer, slimmer. Alright. Sorry for the microphone bump, but I was thirsty. Let's get rid of the gems and see if there's anything to repair. Lots to repair. Definitely not the worst repair bill I've had. And see, I can take that, drink that instead of casting it. Okay. And sell gems. What do we got in gems? 284 gems. Or platinum pieces worth of gems. And here we go down the catacombs again. Not you, it's this one, right? Oh. This one's tough. I don't know if I really want to do this on Reaper. You know, get Reaper XP. I'll get the bonuses that I have on Reaper. But I would come in contact with Reapers. So let's just go with Elite this time. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot to take my... I got a destiny point. So we're going to exit. See what I can get in the epic destinies. What we do? Oh yeah, epic destiny. Tea with the Queen. 10 minutes. We'll hold off. What else we got? 30% less threat. That means they would go after other people. Should be useful for me. Ooh, what a bargain for me. Was my 82 armor class 58 with a 34% chance of defense. And then when I do get hit, I get 45% less damage. So this would up both. Well, there's that. Or I can do potentially more damage. I think if they come after me less, that would be better. Alright, decision time. Not so much that. Fort bypass would be helpful, but it'll take a while to realize that. So we'll go with this defensive. Okay. Close up. Turn around. Get my fingers in the right spot. Reset. Yeah. Elite. F1. Okay, let's get our... Oh no, we ran out of Garrett. I'm all out of Garrett. What am I without you? Yes. Let's go get another Garrett. And fastest way to the guild ship is here. Woo! I can... Well, I mean, I can do this on the guild ship too. Sorry, I didn't mean to stand in front of you like that. That's awkward. I haven't even been introduced. Drinkables. Come on. Is that it? Nope. Well, yeah, we're going to put this in with the... No. We're going to... Yeah, we're going to crunch that. Or not crunch it. We're going to feed that. There was something I was looking at. Did I get... Oh, I did. So what do we get out of this? Because now is probably as good a time as any to... It's one of the VIP rewards. Oh, yeah. Nothing there. Anarchist. I can't do that one, I don't think. Or can I? Let's see. That's probably a level 34, right? Let's look at the Wikipedia. Anarchist. Of course, it helps if I spell it right. Anarchist crossbow abridged. $32. So that's not going to help me right now. Okay. Is there anything in here that's not level 32? I kind of wonder if there's a disciplinator. That's level 9. That's nice. It wipes out constructs on Vorpal. Physical sheltering. Electrical, I think, bumps up. 10 to fortification. Alright. I mean, that's something I can get somewhere else. These are artifacts, which I'm not really set for right now. Kundrak delving suit. Kundrak delving suit. So it says epic. I bet that's the one though. Sorry, but I gotta see if there's something useful in here. Okay, that... It doesn't say it. That's level 20. Of course, the one online says there's a +6 enhancement bonus when... that's the epic one. Kundrak delving suit. That's epic. I know there's a heroic one too, right? Kundrak. That's epic. There we go. That's from Item Talk. Oh, there it is. Looking in the wrong place. No, that's a level 12 version. Oh my goodness. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, nope, that says armor with 34. That's not, can't be that one. Interesting. And no slots. It's part of a set. Goes along with the delving boots. But you only get one of these. Cobalt guard. So I would be looking more at ranged weapons, and the only one I saw was an anarchist crossbow. Ah, I'm looking here. Night shard, nope. Guided sight, that was one. Or trinket. Let's see here. What is guided sight? Since it doesn't tell us, oh, 27. Yep. I'm one level away from that, so. Definitely not that. Oh my gosh, it's so old. Okay, let's see. Back over here. It's medium armor. I think I would, if I had to, I would get the Kundarak and upgrade it, but I don't think I want to do that. The only thing I'd do with that is turn it into a collar for a dog. Or chaotic, or not chaotic, construct. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Got about 24 minutes left to go, so we need to get moving. JackDrag0n. We'll put you back in here. Is there any other boxes? Nope, just the one. I am 3 levels away from granting this thing out. Let's see here. I can munch that up, but okay. Blah blah blah. Get Garrett. And feed those. So let's go to the airship. Get a drink. Why did you do that? Hang on just a second. Got a computer that went to sleep for some reason. I know I did not tell it. I did not give you permission to go to sleep. Where were we? And we got that. This goes there. I said this goes there. Crunchy. 480 platinum and how many essences? 39? 23 essences. Yay. Dissolve. 360 and 21. Woohoo! Okay, we can stop looking for boxes in here. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything 20. Well, whatever's here is just go 21, 34, and that's it. I think I had this on. I don't really see this one being that helpful. Unless I could get a wisdom diamond or something. I don't think I have a wisdom item in here. If I could spell wisdom, I would feel wiser. Okay. Oh yeah, let's empty out the collectible bags so they don't overflow. course, that medium will practically never overflow. And then we gotta go get a Garrett the Sainted again. Hey. You know this guy, Garrett, I think is his name. Yeah. Oh, I know him. Here, use this. It'll show up. And we're going back to the marketplace. Oh, for what is... Oh, did I just do that? Did I do that? Okay. This is a long quest, too. Well, the way I do it, it is. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's look. We're going to break stride here. Alright, R1 missed. Oh, they're here. Oh my gosh. Epic Reaper. Let's join them. They're full. Doesn't say they're full. Wow. We'll send a tell. Stench. We don't want no stinking stenches. Well, you know. It happens. I had this big Mexican dinner once, and of course, hey, thank you. We've been here before. But we're here again. I've got a hire that can cast. You want me to break it out? See if I can get where I can hear.
The sanctuary is quiet, save for some distant scrap. Blood and bodies are everywhere in the western cells, as are things. Perhaps spiders were responsible for the slaughter?
It's so much easier when you got other people.
The rattle of a port. The markings near this lever indicate that it controls the gates to the sanctuary's north wing. There are more signs of bloodshed in the north wing, along with something else. The faint tang of decay.
Tang.
The smell of corruption grows stronger. The dead here.
Yeah, gather for Death Ward.
Were these poor souls so isolated that their deaths went unnoticed for so long?
Come over here. You come here. Where'd he go? Come on. Cast already, cast. Where are you? Sorry, trying to get him to cast it. Gotcha. Okay.
There's something on the floor in this cell. A hastily scrawled note left amid the carnage.
Where you guys go? What are we doing? We waiting on somebody? I am not hearing anybody. This should be. Oh, we're waiting on a mist. There we go. $7.49. A little better. Come on. Are they out? They're out. How about that? All right. Well. Okay.
The sanctuary is quiet, save for some distant blood and bodies are everywhere in the western cell. As are perhaps spiders were responsible for the
Fear
slaughter?
Reaper.
The rattle of a portcullis echoes from the passage behind you. There are more signs of bloodshed in the north wing, along with something else. The faint tang of decay. The smell of corruption grows stronger. The dead here are days old. Were these poor souls so isolated that their deaths went unnoticed for so long?
I see remnants. 18. Nice. So this is what they do. They come over here and wait for the... Alright. This is how we farm. How long you guys want to wait? Ooh. Ooh, man, I did something. At least I didn't lose my streams. Alright. Wow. 749, 767. That's better. How about that? Hey, I got another one of those dagger thingies. Alright, let's go. Wow. That is wild. Okay, how did you get over there? Come on. Get in. Changed up all my stinking...
The sanctuary is quiet, save for some distant scratchings. Blood and bodies are everywhere in the western cells, as are webs. Perhaps spiders were responsible for the slaughter?
Pretty sure that's not how it works. I've never seen this technique before, so I'm okay with it.
The rattle of a portcullis echoes from the passage behind you.
Oh.
There are more signs of bloodshed in the north wing, along with something else. The faint tang of the smell of corruption grows strong.
Tang of decay.
The dead here are days old. Were these poor souls so isolated that their deaths went unnoticed for so long?
And now we wait. I have something new. I heard about people farming the Into the Mist quest in Barovia, but never this. It works. It's like, how do you... Just doing what I did before, so... This is funny because, yeah, I've been running this and never thought about doing it over and over again just for this. 785. So I'm getting like almost, well, I'm getting experience points. I don't know why I just missed my bird, but I did not mean to. Ah, come on, Garrett. Quit getting beat up here. They're doing it again. Well, some of us are. Come on.
The sanctuary is quiet, save for some distant scratching sounds. Yet the smell of blood blood and bodies are everywhere in the western cells, as are whims. Perhaps spiders were responsible for the slaughter?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was spiders. Yeah, sure it was. Sure, you're right. We're doing a little more break and kill. Not doing the speed run. That's fine. Alright, go back from here. That's fine.
There are more
Yep,
signs
potion of death ward, really?
bloodshed in the north wing, along with something else. The faint tang
Not passing
of
on that.
decay. The smell of corruption grows stronger. The dead here are days old. Were these poor souls so isolated that their deaths went unnoticed for so long?
Yep, get the collectibles. Nice.
Ugh, didn't open like it's supposed to. Try again. Not as much that time, but that's fine. And we're done. Huh. Not so much XP that time. Oh, I don't have it.
So yeah, somebody's got to, I guess, get out before it's okay, we're going in on elite now. Yep. Oh, wrong one.
The sanctuary is quiet, save for some distant scratching. Blood and bodies are everywhere in the western cells, as are webs. Perhaps spiders were responsible for the slaughter? The rattle of a portcullis echoes from the passage behind you. There are more signs of bloodshed in the north wing, along with something else. The faint tang of decay. The smell of corruption grows stronger. The dead here are days old. Were these poor souls so isolated that their deaths went unnoticed for so long?
Sorry, I'm not talking so much, but yeah, this is just it's kind of cool how this works out. And get the door. I mean, we're right here. Why not, you know? Well, you know, hey, EE, I wish I could tell you how much you're going to get for a particular. I guess you don't know until it determines which one. Sometimes stunning nearby miststalkers. We don't need no stinking stenches. Oh, that's what's happened. I got it now. Well, yep. That. Control 0. that's... It seems like it's larger than it usually is. Okay, why did you cop out? I gotta figure this out. It's like it's not charging or something. Are you not fully plugged in? You were getting monitors, so... Sorry, I gotta work on something aside here while this is going. I'm keeping a track, keeping an eye on it. 394 minutes later. Oh my goodness. Is that it? Well. And we're hitting it, and we're hitting it. Wow. It's not marking it at all. That's what's kind of weird. Ooh.
The quill stabs into the ink.
809.
Two more souls lost to the jungle last night. Record the
Whisper.
names and the date. Blow on the ink. Close the book.
816. Oh, yeah. So I guess you can't progress the quest line beyond this one so that you can keep doing this way. It's kind of... And we're back in R1. I know I'm over my time for tonight, but this is just working out too well. Get in the group. And we're running.
The sanctuary is quiet, save for some distant blood and bodies are everywhere in the western cells, as are wolves. Perhaps spiders were responsible for the slaughter?
I don't think so. Here we go.
There are more signs of bloodshed in the north wing, along with something else. The faint tang of the smell of corruption grows stronger. The dead here are days old. Were these poor souls so isolated that their deaths went unnoticed for so long?
right. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and raid out to see, or let's see if there's anybody to raid out to. And I'll end the stream even though I will keep going in my game. Let's see who there is. Anybody playing DDO? We've got Keenan Show and Django X. So we're going to raid out to, let's see. We're going to raid out to Keenan. Let's see here. Oh, we're raiding now. Yeah, we're raiding out. I can raid out. I finally, I think, got this going the way it ought to go. So I'm going to say goodnight and start my cave ending, or my my ending screen, which should have the working credits now. So here we go. Thanks, good night, and I will see you again on Saturday here at the JackDrag0n Cave, 9:30 p.m. Central Time, U.S. Bye.